Hey guys, so we are going to work a little bit more on adding and subtracting with significant digits because the last assignment, there were several of you who had several mistakes. So I want to go through it again, and then we also meet tomorrow and we will try it again together. When you do any math at all for this class, you need to show me all of your work. I'm not just assessing whether you can get the answer. I'm trying to determine your thought process and do you actually know the topic behind the problem that you are being given. I also want you to be doing the work, not your calculator. So show me that you know how to add, show me that you know how to subtract, and then when we get to it, multiply and divide. Don't use your calculator, use your brain. So when you add or subtract, here's what you're doing. You first line up all of the values to the correct place digits. Do the overline bar to show your last significant digit in each measurement. Because when you add and subtract, your answer is based on precision. You're going to take your answer to the same place value as your least precise of the measurements. Okay? And then after you get everything lined up and figured out which should be your last place value for your answer, you do the work. And then remember, if you need to add in placeholders, you add in placeholders. So I'm going to work through some examples. So the first one is an addition. Oh, that's the other thing. On your work from the other day, several of you, when you got to the subtraction problem, add it. Please pay attention to your sign. Okay, but this first one is adding. There's two different ways that you can approach this. So you can figure out which is your last significant digit, round before, and then you'll have your answer right away. Or you can do the math like you learned how to do when you were younger, know which is your last significant digit that you need, and then you can round after. So I will do both ways so that you can decide which way you would prefer. So in the first measurement, they're all non-zero digits, so it's the last number that is your significant digit. And the second value, the zero is not trapped, so our last significant digit is in the hundreds place. So when we do our math, our last significant digit will be in the hundreds place. So if you're going to round before, you look one number past where we have to stop. The 1 does not cause the 3 to round, so you can essentially make these zeros, and you can bring down 2 zeros, and then you can just add. Okay. Don't forget to bring down your unit. So that's method 1. The second method would be to just add and then round after. So if you just add it, you would have and knowing that we need to stop in this place here, again, you look one number past. The 1 doesn't cause it to round. So in effect, those change to zeros, and you put your unit. That is adding. The next problem we're going to do is subtraction. All right, so same thing. I have them lined up for you already, and when you add and subtract, you make sure your decimals line up. When we multiply and divide, we won't need to do that. The first one has all non-zeros, so my last significant digit is there. My second one, the only zero is trapped, but I end with a non-zero, so that is where my last place value is. They're both grams, so I'm going to just bring my grams down to start. Now, in elementary school, when you had a problem like this, you learned to put some fake 0 in here and then start borrowing. We don't need to do that. Okay, so our answer is going to end here, and it's after the decimal. So all you have to do is look and see the 7 is going to cause the 1 to round to a 2. And now you can just do your subtraction. Shoot. Sorry about that. Lost my place here. 11, 2, 6. Hopefully I didn't miss anything there. I don't know if you could see, but I pushed a button on my screen and it changed, but I'm too far into this to start the recording all over, so sorry. So let me just make sure. 3 minus 2 is 1, 3, 17 is 9, 8 is 0, 11 is 2, 7, 3. Okay, so now it's going to be your turn. What I would like to do, and I want to make sure I make this specific, you need to copy the problems down, not just get out your handy dandy calculator, do the work, and send me 2 numbers on a Google Doc. You need to copy the problems down, line them up, and show me your work. I want to see your overbar. If you do this on the computer, you can bold what you believe is the last significant digit in each measurement, and then go from there. Okay, so here are your problems. Write these down. Pay attention to the sign so that you're doing the correct process. Show me the work, and then submit these for today. And then tomorrow we'll go over both Friday's and today's work. Have a great day.